Hey there, YouTube, and welcome to episode 3 of Redstone Engineer. So, as you all may know, they released 1.4.2, I think it is, recently, and so they added a lot of new changes. But mainly, I'm gonna go over here is the redstone changes that they've made that might affect some of the contraptions and stuff you guys are trying to make. So, one thing they did add that is really big is there's a thing called redstone locks now. So, if I turn this on, it powers that. If I power this one, it will put up this obsidian or this bedrock little strip, and now that redstone is locked to the on, or that repeater is locked to the on position. So now no matter how much I flip this lever, it's not going to turn off until I turn this off, and then it powers off. So if I lock it now, I can't turn it on. So that's something interesting. I thought personally it was going to replace the memory cells like I used over in this contraption over here last episode, something like that, where it would change, but it doesn't seem. I've messed around with it and it doesn't seem like that works, or maybe I just don't know how to work it yet. I'm gonna keep messing around with it and figure out some ways you can use it. There's one way I know of that it just extends the length of how long the doors stay open. But that's about it. So a new thing they added are wooden buttons. And the nice thing about these, like the pressure plates, they can be activated by items. But the only thing they can be activated item-wise is by arrows that are shot. And so I tried fishing hook or fishing pole, it doesn't work. And I tried like throwing stuff at it, and that didn't work either. So there's that. Here are this next bit is just going to be how the redstone acts towards the new blocks. So these right here are anvils, and I'm sure many of you know they work to repair. You can repair weapons and stuff and rename them for a cost. But apparently the redstone doesn't travel through the anvil block. I don't know why. Maybe maybe they just didn't worry about it or something. I have no clue. But it does not travel through anvil blocks. These right here, this right here actually is a mossy stone fence. They added these. There's also cobblestone fences, but these are the new things they added, and they really are kind of nice for decoration, but apparently redstone doesn't go through them as well. So yeah, you don't see the piston extend, so it's not traveling through there. These are the beacon blocks. These are a way you can do like an AoE power up instead of having to use bottle like potions and stuff like that. This will do AoE enchanting depending on how big you build the pyramid. But yeah, redstone does not travel through these either. This block either. Apparently when they coded all these new blocks in, they didn't want any of them to be used for redstone. And this is a flower pot. I'll actually get a flower out so you can see what it looks like. I think you can plant mushrooms in here. Yeah, you can make drug farms now. Anyways, but it doesn't go through that block either. The current doesn't carry through. So apparently when they coded in all these, they didn't want them to work for redstone. So there's pretty much the new stuff added from 1.4, but now we're gonna move on to. I've got two contraptions here, and this one I'll just go ahead and. This would work better if I could turn into survival, but I haven't been able to figure out how that works, so we're just gonna do it. And so I go ahead and step in here, and and it just shoots bottles of enchanting, or bottles of enchanting. But yeah, it just keeps shooting them, and as you can see, my level goes up. Also, if you notice, that's one way to shut it off, if you just re-step over the pressure plate. But these also don't activate the door to get through or back outside. So a lot of you may know how these work. Most of the time these are used in adventure maps where they'll have arrows inside the dispensers, and so when you walk over it you have to like either get killed or you have to dodge the arrows. But I decided to make a little twist on it, make it something good. And I'll go ahead and go through what all is going on. Oh no, started it again. Okay. So I'm just gonna take the roof off here so you can kinda see, and I'm just gonna quick explain this. Like, okay. It's not, we're good? Everything okay? Okay. Anyways, got all this XP. Yeah, but basically what it's doing is, under that floor there's a clock, and it's just powering these dispensers to shoot out the XP. And back here I just have a on-off switch for the clock that's powered by that, so it doesn't keep pulsing, and you can shut it off. Over here, this is actually just something I made up, and what it is, this could be put into an adventure map, is like a shooting gallery. And basically what you do, you shoot the button and it spits out a diamond. Yeah, diamonds, or it'll spit out whatever you want it to spit out. But this is really simple. There are many ways you could do this. And I just did it really basic, simple. So these four colored wool are have the buttons on the other side of them. So what they do is just power this wiring, and that powers the dispenser. It's fairly simple. There are other much more complicated ways you could do it. Like they have to get 2 of the buttons and then it'll dispense, or like you could have where it's just a wall of buttons and you have to hit all the buttons and then it'll dispense whatever or unlock something. Like it's really up to you guys, but yeah, it's basically a shooting gallery. And that's about all I got for this episode. If you want to if you want to see the rest of this series, go ahead and hit the subscribe button at the top of the video. I do upload, or I try to upload an episode every week. I'm gonna start pretty soon releasing more videos, and there may not necessarily be Redstone stuff. They may be like different games or different game modes of Minecraft. But yeah, I will catch you guys for the next one.